Hi YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft on Mondays. Alright, so continuing the build on my castle here, and you can see that I have, obviously with last week's build, made quite a bit of progress, and I'm just kind of looking around and trying to figure out here where I want to do next. And obviously here I'm going to be building up the rest of this wall on this side. So that's the first thing I wanted to do is kind of get both sides kind of built up in terms of height, and we're still at about half the height that I want to be ultimately, but I want to kind of get the rest of the shell built out and clear out the rest of the area that's going to be the interior of the castle. Figure out what I want to do with the water. That's as you can see, going to be part of the interior of the castle there. I definitely want to kind of utilize some of the natural features around the castle, especially the parts that are inside the castle. As we saw last week, I kind of came across a cave that's definitely going to be inside where the castle is. So I'm going to be adding an entrance to that cave system from within the castle. And you can see I still have the kind of the natural staircase down out of the castle on the one side there. And so it's going to be kind of like a secret entrance exit to the castle. So I'm going to do all sorts of kind of fun things like that, having access to caves and water under the castle, etc. And kind of working on how I want to kind of structure everything, but taking advantage of the sort of natural surroundings that I'm building the castle on top of. So kind of working with it that way. All right, so almost done building up the wall. A couple more sections here, and then that will be done. And then we can continue kind of planning out some of the rest of this this castle. And I think I've decided I'm definitely going to have the same kind of hexagonal, however you pronounce that, rooms on the other side of the castle as well. So basically it's going to have those kind of towers on all four sides of the castle. Although you won't see me build those out yet because I haven't yet, but I will kind of extend the length of the castle back quite a bit, and then I will go ahead and kind of create those as well. And here I'm starting to kind of lay out some of the floor here and try and figure out how I'm going to handle things from here. And here I'm just kind of, okay, I want to get the floor in all the way back. So first of all, I'm just kind of laying out a line of stone and just kind of clearing my way across this way. So just kind of doing it this way and just kind of getting the outline done. I know someone said with my last, oh yeah, and I'm noticing there's a sunset. Whoops, better set the time again. Someone said with my last episode that I should be using TNT to clear things out, and I completely forgot about using TNT. I didn't realize that I did realize, I think I knew that I could, I knew what TNT would do, but I just didn't even occur to me to use that. So, but here I'm trying to do a very precise kind of cut through the landscape, and so because of that, TNT wouldn't have worked. Because I think it just kind of blasts a big random hole with where the TNT is. So you can't do precision work, but there kind of gets me the beginning of that. And for the person who gave me that hint, I had actually filmed this before I posted the last video. This is all the footage that I filmed for last week. I filmed this footage at the same time. I just basically had been playing for well over an hour, and then I'm just kind of cobbling this together. So unfortunately, sometimes your comments and your tips are great, but it might take me a couple of weeks before you see me implement them, because I have already filmed a whole bunch of footage and I'm not about to go back and refilm them. But there it is. I'm just kind of clearing out some of the stuff and building out some of my floor here, and trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to do down here. I mean, we're at the level of the water, and trying to figure out, okay, so what do I want to do here? I want to clear it out. Yes, I kind of like the water. The shape isn't ideal, so I'm kind of playing around with redoing the shape of it a little bit. And as you'll see in a moment, I've decided at this point that I want to make it a swimming pool. So I'm like, okay, what can I do around the side of the pool? And I've decided I'm going to do lapis lazuli kind of as a tile around the pool. So there we go. Kind of quickly get rid of the dirt, put in the lapis lazuli. So that's kind of going to be the swimming pool surround, as it were. And then the rest of the surrounding is the grass is gonna get replaced with stone again. But I think I'm just gonna have this as a sunken swimming pool in the castle, because, you know, if you're rich enough to have a castle, you might as well be rich enough to have an inside sunken swimming pool. And here I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to do the shape of it. Obviously I want a nice rectangle, but kind of working on all that. And then I think the rest of the water I'm just going to block off, and some of it might stay, the part that's on the exterior will stay, but alright. I thought maybe I could get it to flow, but nope. So it's like, okay, water bucket time. And I didn't realize right away, it's like, oh, that's right, I'm in creative mode. I don't need to scoop water. The water bucket's always full. Alright. So here you can see I'm just kind of blocking off some of this water now, because I don't really need this water over here, so I'm just kind of blocking it all off. Alright. So there's the swimming pool. And there's another cave entrance there, so that could be interesting. It's just on the exterior of the castle, so I might have to figure out, might find a way to extend the castle. I mean, the castle wall is on the one side, but perhaps I can, because I have the sunken swimming pool, that somehow I could still incorporate access to this cave from the inside of the castle. But in the meantime, I'm putting in some stairs so that I can access this cave easily from the swimming pool level, and reset the time again so that it doesn't get too dark. And still trying to figure out, okay, like, how do I do the stairs again? I struggle with the stairs. They don't always do what I want them to. There we go. That's more like it. See, sometimes it still like doesn't want to do what I want it to. It's like, no, not that. Oops, I've got to build up some stone above it or something. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. And see, this is an area where TNT wouldn't do me much good, because I need to kind of be a little bit more precise. And here's a couple of bats that I've been hearing screech at me for a little bit. No, I was hearing them, but alright. They're still going upside down. It's like, come on. It's kind of annoying. Like, why is that last stair not going in properly? But be that as it may, there. You get rid of some of the dirt so it's all stone. And I decided I would figure out the that stair thing later. Alright, so now kind of taking a look back, taking a peek at the castle. pretty happy with the way the shape is shaping up, but it's certainly not long enough. I definitely need to go back quite a bit further than I have already. I've gone about 20 bricks back now, and I'm thinking 40 to 60 before I start building out the rest of the structure. So as you can tell, this is definitely going to be a massive castle when it's all done, because it's only about half of the height that I want it to be. Probably a little less than half of the height, because I want to do some kind of ornate cornices or something at the top before I have the roof and everything that I put on. So there's quite a bit of work that still needs to be done with this castle. But I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I'm glad that I kind of redid the drawbridge a little bit. I wasn't digging the sandstone underneath. On the edges of the bridge, so I'm really liking the way it looks now, much better. All right, so now I was just kind of flying over and just kind of looking at it and just kind of thinking, kind of planning out some of the things I was trying to do here. I kind of like the structure there, and I'm kind of looking around at the landscape, and okay, what do I need to plan and think about and things. Have all these fly-arounds. You can see here I've got the another entrance to kind of a cave water access thing outside the other side of the castle. There's going to be lots of secret entrances and caves and things. I still want to maybe even build a boat or something, a ship out in the bay as well. But anyway, I think this is where I am leaving this episode. Thank you for joining me, and next week I'm probably going to be TNTing some of the landscape, so thanks for that tip. Appreciate it. Until next week, take care. Bye-bye.